A couple of weeks ago, we took a look at the 7 youngest goal scorers in English football's top flight since it was renamed as the Premier League in 1992. Today, ahead of 2 thrilling Champions League semi-final first leg ties between Tottenham and Ajax, and Liverpool and Barcelona over the next couple of days, we wanted to take a look at the youngest scorers in the history of the Champions League and how their careers have panned out since then. This season, Ajax have won the hearts of Europe, and rightly so. They have dumped out established European giants Real Madrid and Juventus with a wage bill smaller than the individual salaries of their opponents' star men, Gareth Bale and Cristiano Ronaldo, en route to a semi-final tie with Tottenham. Ajax's success has been built upon brilliant young talent such as Frenkie de Jong and Matthijs de Ligt, and it's young players that we focus on here. To clarify, we're only looking at Europe's Premier Cup competition since it was changed from the European Cup to the Champions League in the 1992-93 season. Here are the 7 youngest Champions League goal scorers. Where are they now? Aaron Ramsey, Arsenal. The 7th youngest scorer in Champions League history is Aaron Ramsey, who scored his first goal in the competition for Arsenal against Fenerbahce in October 2008, then just 17 years and 9 months of age. Ramsey had been signed by Arsenal as a very promising 17-year-old, and Arsene Wenger had to see off competition from Everton and Manchester United to secure the teenager's signature. He has gone on to amass 364 appearances at the Emirates, twice being named as Arsenal's Player of the Season. Now aged 28, Ramsey will bring an end to his 11-year stay with the Gunners in the summer, as he has already signed a pre-contract 4-year deal with Italian giants Juventus. BREEL EMBOLO, SCHALKE. BREEL EMBOLO was 1 month younger than Aaron Ramsey when he bagged his first goal in the Champions League, which came against Ludogorets of Bulgaria in November 2014. Born in Cameroon, EMBOLO became one of the hottest prospects in Swiss football at the age of 16. He rose to international prominence during the 2014-15 season when he scored 17 goals in 40 games for Basel as a teenager, putting European giants on high alert. The pacey frontman joined Schalke in 2016, but was sidelined for a year following an ankle injury almost immediately. That has hampered his progress, but still only 22, EMBOLO has bagged 9 goals in 42 Bundesliga games to date. Martin KLEIN, free agent. The likes of Lionel Messi, Andrei Shevchenko, and Kylian Mbappe came close to making this 7, but whilst they all missed out, the slightly less well-known Martin KLEIN does not. The most defensive player in this 7, KLEIN came through the youth ranks at Sparta Prague as a holding midfielder. He only ever registered a handful of appearances for the club, but one of them was a Champions League tie with Greek outfit Panathinaikos, in which KLEIN scored in a 2-1 defeat. He went on to play club football in Turkey, Hungary, Kazakhstan and Malta, but now aged 34, KLEIN has been without a club since 2017. Cesc Fabregas, Monaco. The man who featured in the thumbnail of our youngest Premier League goalscorer 7, Cesc Fabregas, features once again here today. We needn't remind you that the Spanish Grey is now playing for Monaco then, who are just the 4th club Fabregas has turned out for over the course of a wildly successful career. Now aged 31, Fabregas scored his first Champions League goal for Arsenal in a 5-1 win against Danish outfit Rosenborg, aged 17 and 7 months. Bojan, Stoke City. A really likeable footballer who just hasn't had the rub of the green in terms of career progression, there's no doubt that Bojan is a really talented player. He was part of a Spain squad that was the best national team in the world in 2008 at the age of 17, as well as getting regular game time at Barcelona. He racked up 163 appearances and scored 41 goals for the club as a youngster, but things all started to unravel following a 2011 transfer to Roma. Bojan joined Stoke in 2014, where he has shown glimpses of his class, and supporters have often felt he should be given more game time, but the 28-year-old just hasn't been able to have a constant impact upon games. MATEO KOVACIC, Chelsea. There must have been real mixed emotions for MATEO KOVACIC back in December 2011. On the one hand, he became the 2nd youngest goalscorer in the history of the Champions League against Lyon, 3 days younger than Bojan had been when he scored against Schalke. On the other hand, his team did lose 7-1. Kovacic subsequently established himself in the Croatian national team, and he joined Real Madrid from Inter Milan in 2015. Currently on loan at Chelsea, where he has been rotated by Maurizio Sarri this season, KOVACIC is an energetic and well-rounded midfielder, and he's still only 24. Peter Ofori-Quaye, retired. The oldest man in this seven, but the youngest at the time of his first Champions League goal, Peter Ofori-Quaye was 17 years, 6 months, and 10 days old when he scored for Olympiacos as the Greek side lost 5-1 to Rosenborg back in 1997. He went on to spend 6 seasons with Olympiacos, winning 6 Greek Super League titles, but his career really petered out after that. He had a couple of brief stints in Israel and Cyprus before returning to his native Ghana, where he retired from football in 2012, aged 32. So that's it for our 7. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications for more from us if you enjoyed the video, and you can now also follow us on Twitter for more ramblings from me. Our username is simply @HITC Sevens.